The very first time that all of this came together in one package was in 2011 in May during the Joplin tornado.
Hope is to me is somebody who really needs some love and special family, and when this happens to them as a very difficult time.
Everybody else is responding with filling up trucks with supplies, going down and doing debris removal. Well, God was very clear with me about doing something very different, and it's one of those times when you argue with him because what he has said to you is so incredibly crazy, but then at the same time he's kind of raised me to be crazy a little bit too.
Our side of the street was completely leveled.
We had vehicles at least a football field away.
I don't care who you are, anybody that was down there was just awed by the devastation.
So it's like my house was blown away, and it's kind of like I was just in shock. And
HopeRaisers was literally right across the street from my house. So when we came back to our house after the tornado each time, we saw this tent in front of Plaza Towers.
This tent was different. This tent had something that no other tent had.
HopeRaisers is a group of people who go through a difficult time, but try to use that difficult time not to be just about them, but to go communicate, love, help, heal, and ultimately grow from the experience.
It's a place to belong, and it's a place to learn how to use maybe your gifts you didn't realize you had, or develop things that you weren't aware of.
So we responded in a way that was unlike anybody else to that tornado, and printed 1,000 shirts that said Hope Station on the front and had blank piece of paper on the back, and went down there and just started asking people to write anything they wanted to write on it and give them a way to exhale the pain.
Within about an hour, I probably had about 2 lines on my shirt, and I had talked to probably 50 people.
Stephanie or whoever else is manning the tent is giving us the first opportunity to give sorrow words and say, tell your story.
And someone behind you goes, hey, where'd you get that? And I've been there, I've done that, and we just point them towards the Hope Station. No matter where we go, we spread the word.
It's really been a sweet way to help us heal, just getting to tell our story over and over again.
So HopeRaisers is actually a journey back from my childhood and understanding. Like, I went back at one point and analyzed the process that God had taken me through to find hope in my life, and it went all the way back from when I was a child to when I walked into a church one day and saw somebody telling their testimony and how that led me to the altar, to the more I started sharing my story, the more I started healing, and the more other people found hope.
And that's what Hope Station is about, is helping other people, in different aspects. Whatever, it doesn't matter if you're good in this area or that area, you just jump in and help, and somebody will be there to need it.
Physically, at some points, when you just couldn't take anymore, I knew I could go up there and just a hug, a smile, helping somebody else write their story on their shirt.
I hope that people don't see HopeRaisers as just a t-shirt. It's more than a t-shirt. The t-shirt is just a pivotal moment that you need in order to write out what's going on in your own soul.
It helped release that tension and that pressure that I had built up inside by going to the Hope Station and having people that cared about me and my story.
it's like we're this big family that's all conjoined.
What we went through with the tornado, when I came to HopeRaisers, it kind of gave me that aha moment of I could do this. Because each day that we went up there, the hurt was a little less being in that place.
And we get emails from people saying, I put my Hope shirt on today, it still feels like a warm, soft hug.
Without people like Stephanie creating this, I wouldn't be standing here today. I would still be bottling things up. I would still be trying to sort it out my own way. Hope Station in itself changed me and my way of thinking.